One of the most beloved shows on TV and streaming services right now is The Handmaid's Tale. The Hulu original starring Mad Men's Elizabeth Moss has become a mixture of provocative and amazing storylines, and it quickly captured viewers' attention. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood has seen a recent wave in popularity thanks to a TV adaptation of the same name. The show left the Emmy Awards with 13 nominations and 8 wins. But what else do you know about the famous show? Did you know that the writer did a cameo? Keep watching to find out more about this and 9 more secrets you didn't know about The Handmaid's Tale. Number 10. Margaret Atwood's cameo. As we said, The Handmaid's Tale is a fresh Hulu series starring Elizabeth Moss. The show is an adaptation of Margaret Atwood's novel of the same name. Atwood is the person behind the show's production, but the thing you probably missed is that she made a cameo appearance in the pilot. Atwood plays the same role of one of the aunts, and when Offred waits to join the slut-shaming, Atwood hits the side of her head. Offred, played by Elizabeth Moss, goes through a lot of pain and then points at Janie, choosing to play in the ritual mental abuse sooner than becoming a victim himself. In the New York Times article, Atwood said the scene was really challenging and hard to film. Although it was only a television show, and these were actresses who would be giggling at coffee break and I myself was just pretending, she said she also mentioned that she found the scene horribly upsetting. It was way too much like way too much history. Number 9. Rely on sound? Did you guys know that The Handmaid's Tale was originally published in 1985? The modern classic is a story about a handmaiden known as Offred, who is trapped in a society where her only purpose is to conceive and bear the child of a powerful man. Now, the wings the handmaids use are intended to hide their faces from others and hide their own vision. Costume designer Annie Crabtree said they served to heighten the cages that the handmaids were in mentally, physically, and emotionally. But as you would expect, they are quite challenging to the actors, and they went through a lot of struggles while filming because of them. Moss and others learned to listen to their co-stars because, well, they can't see them. What was actually a hindrance became quite a helpful vehicle for a new way of acting, Crabtree said. Number 8. Amanda Bruegel's thesis. The Handmaid's Tale wrapped its 3rd season in a complex, hopeful tone. June and the Martha Network did their planned, dangerous mission, hiding more than 100 children out of Gilead into Canada. Amanda Bruegel's Rita, who's long been portraying Martha in the show, had a significant role in the final performance of the plan saving the children. What's interesting is that the actress wrote her thesis about the show. In an interview with Harper Bazaar, she said that she suggested Rita was a handmaid, and then somehow managed to bribe a guard or someone because it was easier to be a Martha. Number 7. Emmy for Outstanding Drama. Hulu's science fiction series, The Handmaid's Tale, won many Emmy Awards for drama series. An actress in a drama series, Elizabeth Moss, writing in a drama series, Bruce Miller, directing in a drama series, Reed Morano, and supporting actress in a drama series, Ann Dowd. The show had already won 3 Creative Arts Emmys, but before the thing you probably didn't know is that this is the first time a streaming series has won the Emmys for Best Drama. Now, for any of you who are not familiar with the show, it tells the story of Offred, played by Moss, a woman trying to survive in a fundamentalist, sexist future, a future that seems awful. The show is also Hulu's greatest success. Number 6. The diversity of the cast. In the novel, everything we see is white, which means that every character was white. But producer Bruce Miller did not want to have such a homogeneous cast, he wanted diversity. What's the difference between making a TV show about racists and making a racist TV show where you don't hire any actors of color, he said. In the first text of The Handmaid's Tale, everyone we see is white. Margaret Atwood's 1983 classic drama provocative story describes a near-future America run by absolute, selectively Bible-thumping patriarchy, and all the residents are classified by class. A few fertile women remaining are taken into sexual slavery by as handmaids, forced to born children for barren wives of male commanders. Now, what about their clothes' colors? Is there some message behind that? Keep watching to find out. Number 5. The clothes. One of the most impressive features in The Handmaid's Tale is without a doubt their costume designs. The costume designer for the show has had a lot of challenges to create the best and most suitable outfit for the actors, and we can all agree they did a great job. But there are details you probably didn't know, and there are almost too many details even to recognize at first. However, here they are. Since we're talking about a show as The Handmaid's Tale, of course, there are tons of hidden messages and details that we only notice thanks to very few dedicated fans. That's absolutely the case when it comes to the energetic red uniform of the Handmaids. The handmade red color has two different purposes. For Gilead, it's intended to express the fact that handmaids are the lifeblood of their culture and are the ones guaranteeing their survival. And when it comes to the handmaids, it expresses their own slaughter and battle with Gilead. Last but not least, it's the color of the menstrual blood that proves these women are fertile. Number 4, the male characters. So what about the characters wearing black? Well, this one is simple. The darker the characters wear, the more powerful the character is. This is probably the most obvious thing in the show, the more influential and powerful they are. We need to mention Nick's character because even though he was promoted to commander, we only saw him in black before, as he was probably a very powerful member of Gilead's government. Number 3, stolen art. The wife of Commander Waterford, played by Joseph Fiennes, Serena Joy can use art in her home. We pretended they went to the Boston Museum of Modern Art and stole all their favorite paintings, Berghoff said in an interview. She also said that Serena Joy is a watercolorist and she loves nature, so she picked Monet's. Since art is a rarity in this world, Serena Joy having any art item gives us the message of how privileged she is. Number 2, the commander's office. When it comes to Commander Waterford's office, the creators wanted him to have everything that women can't. Books, art, sexual art, alcohol. This is the simple way of him telling how powerful he is. Every element of the series, The Handmaid's Tale, is top-notch. The writing, the character development, the acting skills are unique, and the attention to detail makes everything perfect. The Handmaid's Tale simply leaves a never-ending number of Easter eggs for us to discover. Number 1, the set design. Production designer Julie Berghoff provides Offred's room with the simple needs. There are things that probably left there by the previous owner. However, the detail added about Offred's former life, in which she was a book editor, is very impressive. However, when you notice it, the creators put a desk there, but she can't write. So this is something for her to remember her previous life. I can't even sit and write anymore, Berghoff says. And of course, they added the side and remaining fixtures of a now removed mirror. It holds a strong message, and we can only imagine how many details we still haven't noticed. And last but not least, the most unique thing when it comes to Offred's bedroom is that there are no locks on the doors and there's not one thing which you can hurt yourself with, according to the creator. That's a political message as far as women's rights. On a related note, have you ever noticed any impressive details in The Handmaid's Tale? You could share it in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.